What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris, and I am back with a brand new video. It's like the first time in a long time that I've made a video. It's been about 2 weeks since I made my last one. I was just kind of busy with a lot of different things going on, work, family, and then of course, Boston Comicon, as it was formerly known, but now known as Fan Expo Boston. To me, it's always going to be called Boston Comicon. I can't stop calling it that. It's been that for so long, but I had a great time when I was there. It was last weekend, so last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Really, really great time. Got to meet a lot of awesome artists. Really got to just have a good time, just, checking out comics, talking with, different writers, artists, creators within the industry. And then also met up with Amazing Murphinator. We hung out on Sunday. Really, really cool time. And his friend Sean as well. We just went out there, just, walked around, got some autographs, just, kind of shot the shit about the con and comics and just everything in general. So, thank you again, guys, for an awesome day on Sunday. So, basically, I just wanted to show off some of the stuff I got. I'm going to do this in a couple parts. I wanted to go ahead and just show what I got for autographs in this video, and just some of the exclusives that came. So, with the exclusives, they gave us this cool bag. It says Fan Expo Boston on there. Pretty cool. Big bag that they gave us, which is good because it held a poster, it held the program, and then a couple more exclusives that we got along with it that I'll be showing in a second. Not the strongest bag in the world, though. I mean, mine, it was intact because I didn't just toss a lot of stuff in there. It could hold a lot, but the straps ain't the strongest in the world, so those will snap on you. But here we got the program. I like the logo for this, a little robot man with the shamrock. I don't know if the shamrock is for, what was it, clover? No, the four-leaf clover. I don't know if that's for just the Fan Expo thing or if that's, because it was in Boston. But whatever, just kind of caught my eye. Next up, we have, this is a poster they gave us, a Joe Jusko exclusive poster of, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Pretty cool. I remember just, Joe Jusko was the guy that did all the Marvel Masterpiece cards back in the day. So I remember those. I remember just, I can't tell you how many times me and friends of mine got in trouble in class for trying to trade cards or look at each other's, binders or like the card boxes and stuff like that during class when we were supposed to be paying attention. Those cards were so fun, that they were so great to have, and they're just such, awesome pieces of art that, like, really it was just, they were always amazing. They always caught my eye, so it was really cool just to, have a poster of that. And then next up we have this lunchbox, which is pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man 100, and it says on the front of it, on the back, so I'll show you the back. So the front is, Fan Expo exclusive, really cool. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to put in there. I'm not going to use it to take my lunch with, but, anybody who's older and remembers these, like, metal lunchboxes back in the day with the thermos and everything, this is more of a tin. It's not really as strong as the ones that used to be, used to buy back in the day, but pretty cool though. I like the image on it and everything, so definitely a cool little display piece. But yeah, so that's the exclusives minus a couple minus a book that came along with it that I will show you because I got that autograph and everything. But let's just break into the books that I got signed and everything. So I'm going to start out with the Friday books that I got signed. I brought a lot of books with me, so there's going to be a few different ones that I show here. But starting off, so this is the exclusive comic that came with this year's con. This is the basically full-body version of the print that I got. So pretty cool. I got it signed by Joe Jusko. So this is the Boston Comic-Con exclusive Joe Jusko cover. Really cool. And this is actually Spectacular Spider-Man #1. So that's where this comes from. And then I also got the Amazing Spider-Man 24 signed by Joe. Picked this up a long time ago. and I was just so happy to have it. I wanted to try to collect all of those covers, the Joe Driscoll covers, but my store didn't end up getting them all. I really badly wanted to get the Thanos one, but I couldn't find it, but that's alright. Next up, I went and I saw Phil Noto, so he signed my Civil War II #1. Nice little She-Hulk there. And then Civil War II 0. I think I have more books by Phil Noto. I just didn't want to load my bag up all crazy because these are the ones I got signed on Friday. Friday, I had to go to work, so I didn't want to, be weighed down like crazy on my way to work. But continuing on, we have Spawn number 256. This is signed by John Boy Myers, who actually is a really nice guy, really, really cool guy. Talked to him for about 20 minutes about just comics and everything like that, and super down-to-earth guy, really fun guy to talk to. Let's see. What else did I get signed on Friday? So, we got from here, so Spider-Gwen, this is Jason Latour. Pretty cool, nice little signature. He actually did a better, even better signature on this cover right here. Gave me a little remark there as well. Didn't charge me anything for it, so I thought that was really cool. But nice to see when they take the time to put little stuff like that on there. Next, we kind of broke into Saturday, and Saturday I had a bunch more books with me. I had a lot of books actually. My bag probably weighed about 70 pounds with all the different books that I had brought with me. So I got to meet Sean Gordon Murphy. He does Tokyo Ghost and a few other books, but here we go. So we got Tokyo Ghost #1. This is a variant. And then also have number 5. Should do a better job of organizing this. Number 6, 7, and I really like this cover a lot. This is a really cool cover. 8, 9, and yeah, see, did that one in gold, pretty cool. And then nice little right here, good old number 10. This actually was a really fun series to read. 2, 3, and 4 I didn't have, but I ended up reading them. I should have bought them when I was at the con, but I just didn't have the time or the money to do it right at that point. I had bought other things, and the one thing that was kind of crazy too about Boston Comicon changing over to a fan expo is that there was a lot of artists charged. There's a lot more ground to cover, and so unfortunately, I had to budget out my money in order to get signatures along with books and stuff like that. But it's not a big deal because I'm happy with the books I got. So I have some more. Just go ahead and let me see. So after that, I went and kind of a couple rows down, or a couple seats down, was Art Adams, and so I got him to sign a bunch of books. So namely the Walking Dead connecting cover. So at one point or another, I should probably get it all connected up and show it all as one big image because it's pretty cool. It'd be a nice big long image, but there's a signature over in the corner there. Love his covers. His covers are so nice. Got this one here. And then finally the last piece in the puzzle, which I do wish he signed with a different color, like like a gold or a silver, but still pretty cool on Negan's jacket. Then we have Guardians of the Galaxy, and again it's kind of hard to pick up his signature on the camera, and then a couple more books that I got that I was kind of really excited about. I had bought these a while ago and I've had them for a while, but I had messed up and forgot to bring one with me last year, but that is Marvel Team Up number 141. This is, so, between this and Amazing Spider-Man 252, and I have another one right there. So this book and Amazing Spider-Man 252 people argue over which is the actual first appearance of the Black Venom costume in the Marvel continuity outside of Secret Wars. You know, I'm just happy to be able to have it, so I don't need to, you know, I have two of them, which is cool. I'm thinking about maybe sending one off to get graded, but we'll see. And then I also picked up a sketchbook from Arthur Adams. Pretty cool stuff, you know, Bride of Frankenstein on the back, and, you know, he also signed it on the inside as well. So really cool art. See if I can find a good splash page here. There we go. Actually, this is probably my favorite picture in the whole book. So we have a nice, you know, pencils into the actual inked version of the drawing of, you know, Man-Thing. Pretty cool stuff. So happy with that. Later on that day, I went down and I actually got a really, really awesome signature from an, you know, artist I was looking forward to. I think it was tough to say. I think between this guy and I think between him, Adam Hughes, and it's tough to say. I was really, really excited to meet Bob Wycheck too. All three of these guys, I was super excited, but this is what I wanted to get signed the most. So we have Mike Zeck went ahead and signed my Punisher series. So I have issues 1 through 5. Love these covers. These covers are amazing. And, you know, I think it came out best on this one, the black and white cover right there. But super excited to meet him. Awesome guy. You know, had a great conversation with him about, you know, just the covers, the way he drew, and, you know, just kind of figuring out, you know, where he got his style to be, like, you know, just a really great artist as far as drawing, like, guns and stuff like that. You know, he was just, like, you know, basically, growing up, there was a lot of war comics that came out, so I read a lot of those, you know, just kind of practiced. He said he liked superheroes and things like that, and just kind of found his way into just doing the Punisher and having some fun with it. So, continuing on, we have this here. Here we go, Captain America Annual number 8. I love this cover, Wolverine slashing at his shield. And then, actually, another really awesome book that I was happy to get signed. Got Secret Wars number 8. So, got 2 of those. So, probably should send one of those off to get graded too. And they had these guys kind of all stationed next to each other. So, on the other side, there was Bob Wycheck, John Romita Jr., and Joe Rubinstein. And so got to meet Bob Wycheck. John Romita I had to meet a little later on. So there you go. Oh. Pretty cool there. Nice X-Men cover. This one I was lucky enough to get signed last year, and then this year. So it's double signed by Art Adams and Bob Wycheck from this year. Also, Bob Wycheck signed my Man-Thing number 1. And right here, X Factor is 15. This is the one where Angel loses his wings. And then a really cool cover, and it would be awesome to get Frank Miller to sign this because he did, you know, the cover and the art and the inside. But you got Spider-Man. Marvel Team Up number 100. This is actually the first appearance of Kama, so pretty cool. And then another really cool book, and got first appearance of Iron Man. Iron Man. Yeah, right. First appearance of War Machine. Pretty cool. And then another book that this actually was a hookup from Mike Seif. I bought this off of him, and you know. This, I was actually shocked when I saw it. I was like, oh, wow. Like, he worked on this, too. But DMC number 1. And, you know, I really like this book. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. You know, I got to meet, actually, DMC, I think it was 2 years ago at Boston Comicon. Really awesome guy. Super fun. Super, just cool guy all around. But, yeah, when I saw that he had done it, I was like, you know, it might not be the most key book ever, because it's not at all, I'll say that much. But it's just a fun book to have, and, you know, to get a signature on it, it's just like, hey, that works for me because, you know, and it was a good conversation piece, too, because he was just like, oh, you don't really see many of these floating around, so it was pretty cool. You know, definitely an awesome guy to talk to. Then next to him was Joe Rubinstein. So I got him to sign my Infinity Gauntlet. So I like where he signed that right under the glove. There you go. So again, really awesome cover. Signed it right there. Next time George Perez is in town, you know, if he comes back and everything, if he's able to, I gotta get him to sign this series. When he was here last, was 2 years ago, I didn't have this yet. I got this last year, so. And oddly enough, it's kind of funny. So Joe Rubinstein did a lot of work on, you know, Thanos books. Because, there you go. I have 2 of these. I should have brought the other one, but I had to scale back because, you know, it was getting kind of pricey to, you know, show off all the different books that I had that, you know, he worked on. Like when you go to Incas are kind of tough because, I mean, they work on a lot of different books. And so Bob Wycheck, Joe Rubinstein, like they ink a ton of different books. And, you know, it makes it tough to kind of make a decision and narrow it all down. But yeah, Bob was really cool. Super, super cool guy. And so was Mike, Zach, and all the rest of them. Awesome, unbelievable artists. I got a couple more books to show just to wrap up on Sunday. So Sunday was kind of a cool day because I got most of everything signed. I started out my day with actually getting into a line for John Romita Jr. just because he had a crazy line. Like, people had so many books for him and they wanted so much to be signed by him, and so I ended up being basically third in line to get a signature on him. So I was just like, I didn't have a lot of books. He was really cool. He said the first 3 books were free, and then everything after that was at $3 each. But I only brought him 3 because I was like, you know what? I just want you to sign these books up, just so you got, you know, X-Men 200, which is a pretty cool cover. Trial of Magneto here. Then classic cover. One that I wish I had in a better grade, but you know, just for now to say I have it and to say I got it signed by him was awesome, and that is Iron Man 128, Demon in a Bottle. So really cool. And then also Amazing Spider-Man 238, the first Hobgoblin. So really cool to have him sign those ones. Then I was also able to meet Ryan Otley, and I don't have a ton of stuff by him. I don't have a lot of Invincible, but I was really like happy to get him to try to sign these you know, Go Invincible April Fool variants, so that's pretty cool. And then I also got the black and white as well, so pretty cool. You know, Invincible is a great series. I wish I had jumped on the train when it first started and kind of kept up with it, because really, really fun series. I've been reading them through trades mostly. Awesome series, you know, tons and tons of really awesome art and really great storytelling. So, getting down to the last 3 books that I got signed. So, we have the hip-hop variant of Amazing Spider-Man #1, the paid in full cover, so homage to Eric B. and Rakim. And that's signed by Ed McGuinness. And then we have another guy I was super excited to meet, and that was Adam Hughes. And so I had him sign my Before Watchmen. So there we go. And then also Bob Wire. So I really like this cover, and, you know, really cool stuff. He's a really, really cool guy, Adam Hughes. You know, a lot of times he gets a mixed review. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, he's kind of a, you know, if you catch him in the wrong mood, he lets you know. And he seemed like that. He was a really genuine guy. So yeah, I can see if he's having a bad day, kind of being a little bit grumpy or whatever. And I know how that can rub some people the wrong way. But overall, he was really cool. I also went to just like a seminar, just watching him draw some stuff. He's awesome. Like the way he draws is so fluid, and he's just super, super cool. So he doesn't charge for his signatures, which is actually kind of astonishing to me, just because he has so many just like beautiful covers out there. And you know, like the Harley Quinn, that variant, which is in the straitjacket, that goes for a lot of money. The Catwoman 51, where she's got the mugshot, you know, where she's holding up the, you know, little mugshot thing. That goes for a bunch of money, and he, you know, no charge, just say, how you doing? You know, go in there, talk to him, just, you know, that's pretty much it. So, really cool, down-to-earth guy. Those are the books I got signed for Comicon this year, so pretty good amount of books. You know, like I said, my bag did get kind of heavy here and there, but you know, had a great time with it, and you know, just you know, overall, it was a little different this year. It was a different venue, bigger place, but overall really fun. So I'm gonna do another video of the books that I bought while I was at Comic-Con. Had a lot of fun with that too. Just it was just such a fun weekend. So again, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this one off, show off the books I bought, and then you know, put that up. And I do have one of my top 10 books that came in little while back. It came in about 2 weeks ago, and just been, like I said, I've been so busy and just doing everything. So I will do a video with that, and you know, just kind of have a few more things coming up. So I will have some more videos for everybody to look at. I'm going to end up getting back into regular hauls next week, just because this week I decided to forego my haul for the fact that I went to Comic-Con, and that, you know, put a pretty big hit on my money, so had to kind of scale back a little bit. But just want to thank everybody for watching. Again, this has been Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris, and I am out of here. So everybody have a good weekend. Stay, you know, just pay attention, or stay tuned for the next video that I put up, which will be the books from Comic-Con. If it's a short enough video, I may also just do the unboxing of the book that I got for my top 10 list. If not, I'll make it a separate video. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope everybody just has some fun with comics and everything. And just, you know, everybody just take it easy, have a good time. You know, I noticed, and I don't tend to do this a lot, but I will say that, you know, it's been kind of a crazy week as far as, you know, just everything concerned, like last week with all the, you know, unpleasantness and everything like that. So just, what I always say to everybody is just try to find some positivity, and just, you know, kind of, you know, everybody stay safe, everybody stay, you know, alert and everything like that. But just, you know, find some positive stuff to do. Don't let all the negativity that you're seeing bring you down. Just kind of, you know, go out there, have some fun. You know, check out some books if you can. You know, spend time with family. Do what you got to do. But, you know, just stay positive, have some fun, and I hope that everybody has a great weekend. All right, I'm going to get going because I'm rambling, so I will talk to all you guys later. Have a good one. I'm out.